Hi everyone, it is Friday morning. I actually don't know what time it is. What time are we at? 7:13, and I'm just finished making my tea. I'm having English breakfast tea this morning with a little bit of milk. I don't do any sugar. I actually used to drink my tea with sugar when I was younger, but I don't know, as I kind of got older I just completely stopped. Oh, so good. Nothing beats that first cup. And I've also made my breakfast. Same as usual, 2 eggs, 1 egg white, an apple and some smoked salmon. I always eat golden delicious apples, and I always keep them in the fridge as well. You can see over here in my fridge, I have like golden delicious apples sitting in here, and I always leave them in there because I like them like cold and crispy. So that's what I'm gonna have for my breakfast this morning. I'm so hungry. I woke up really hungry, so I'm excited to eat this. Okay, let's fix this so you can see me. Okay, so yeah, I have just come down the stairs. I have work this morning and I gotta get ready after I eat my breakfast. Oh, I'm still like waking up. My eyes feel so puffy right now. It is ridiculous. So yeah, the plans for today, I got to work this morning out of the house, and then I come home a little bit later this afternoon and I have to get some work done here. So it's kind of just like a really busy day around the house. I think maybe when I'm getting ready, because I have a little bit of extra time this morning, I might just kind of take you along and we'll do my makeup together, because I did do like a really quick fast forward time-lapse kind of style video last week, and some of you said you wanted to see it in a little bit more detail, so I'll kind of like explain what products I'm using and have a little chit chat, get ready with me this morning on this rainy July morning. I nearly forgot what month it was. Okay, feeling a little bit more fresh. I just quickly washed my face and always take my tea upstairs. Okay, I'm just gonna stick my hair up in a clip. I really do the same makeup look every day for work, and honestly every day just in general. Even when I'm not going to work, this is still the same makeup that I use every single day, or the same kind of makeup look that I wear every single day. Sometimes I'll kind of change up the foundation. I kind of just go with whatever I'm feeling like. I switch out my foundations just to try out different ones and things like that, but at the moment this is exactly what I've been using for probably like a month and a half at least. Probably 2 months. I'm going to start off with my foundation. I always use a beauty blender, and I'm going to use a mixture of MAC Studio Fix and MAC Pro Longwear. I actually went off Studio Fix for years. I used it a lot when I was younger, and then I absolutely despised the foundation for ages, but this summer I've just started really enjoying using it again. I have very oily skin, and I just find that this lasts a really long time on my skin throughout the day, so it's great for work and things like that. But I have it in NC 35 here, which generally when I'm very tanned or when my tan is fresh, this suits me perfectly, but my tan's starting to fade away a little bit. So I have the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in NC 30, which is a little bit paler. So I'm going to mix these two together, and basically that'll just give me like the foundation shade that I want. Yeah, so today I have to head to work in 2 hours. I think it's probably around 7:30 now. In about 2 hours, as I was saying, I have to work this morning out of the house, and then I get back later on and have to do some more work here. Thankfully I have been sleeping much better. If you've been watching my channel this past like couple of weeks, you'll have known that I have not been like sleeping at all. Like there was nights where I was going to bed and I was full on waking up like 3 times, 4 times in the middle of the night. So I wasn't even getting a full hour solid sleep. I was probably getting about 3 hours sleep a night total. It was so bad, and the bags under my eyes were insane. It was I just looked freaking horrendous in the mornings. So concealer was my best friend. Oh, also this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. Sometimes I use custard, but most of the time it's vanilla, and I just apply that to all the usual areas in no specific fashion. So yeah, I'm sleeping much better at night now. I think it might have been the heat possibly over here in Ireland, and it's not that I can't actually handle the heat. I'm not too bad in the heat, but We don't have air conditioning over here because nobody feels the need to invest in it when we don't really need it for the majority of the year because it's not warm enough to have it. So it's just so hard to get to sleep at night when it's so warm. But I have been sleeping much better at night, and I'm trying to make like a conscious effort to tune out or zone out in the evening times before I go to bed, so that I'm not like on my phone or on my laptop about an hour before I'm trying to get to sleep, because I feel like that might have been keeping me up as well. And my mum suggested I pick up some chamomile tea, which I have yet to do. I might try and do that today, actually, this afternoon. So I want to pick up some chamomile tea to see if that helps just kind of help me to unwind and relax in the evenings and sleep a little bit better. Also, can we talk about the fact that it is July? I always find when it gets to this stage of the year that I start looking at all of the goals that I wrote at the start of the year. I'm not really like a New Year's resolution type of person, but I definitely am a goal setter. I love making notes, taking notes, writing things down, and every week, probably every Sunday evening definitely, and sometimes on a Monday morning, or just when I feel I need to organize myself, I write goals for the week, I write goals for the month. Definitely at the start of every month I write a list of goals, because I feel like at the start of the year when you write your New Year's resolutions or your goals for the year, they can change as the year goes on, and that's like totally normal because things happen, and some things happen quicker than you want them to, and some things might take a little bit longer than you think they're going to. So I think it's really good that as the months go on that you sit down and kind of reevaluate, I suppose. But when it gets to the middle of the year, I think I definitely like to see how I'm going with all of my plans, and I actually haven't sat down yet. I have a notebook. I love getting new notebooks, and I have a notebook that I was using at the start of this year. I actually think I wrote a load of goals in December last year, possibly. A lot of them were like far-reaching goals, but sometimes I find like if you put that out into the world and you think about something, it'll eventually happen for you, because you're constantly kind of subconsciously thinking about it. So I wrote a load of goals down. I kind of tend to separate all of them into like family and relationships, into health and fitness, into work, things like that. Oh, by the way, that was the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I use that every day and kind of dab it all over my face. Oh, top tip also, when you're applying your powder, try not to like swirl it too much. Try to like dab it into your skin first, and that like locks all of the foundation into place. And then if you need to kind of like do that with it afterwards, feel free. But I really like that. Next, I'm just going on to bronzer. I've been loving the Too Faced, what's this called, Chocolate Soleil. I love how this smells. If you want to have a sugar craving or a chocolate craving first thing in the morning, use this stuff because it smells, oh, just like chocolate. It's so good. I wish Too Faced and Tarte and different brands like that were easier to get in Ireland, but they're not. I order this one actually online all the time. I think Debenhams stock it. I think that's where I get it. But I'm never really close by to a Debenhams, I suppose. It's kind of like a bit of a siege to get it, but I really like it. I also get my Better Than Sex mascara from there too. I absolutely love that stuff. So I'm just going to contour using that. It's a really nice kind of matte bronzer, but it gives your skin a really nice sheen. I always bronze and contour because I think that it makes such a difference to your face. One, with dimension, it actually brings shape back into your face, but I feel it actually makes me look more awake as well. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying about kind of like goal setting and stuff like that, I haven't actually looked back on my goals from the start of this year, so I'm kind of interested to see how far I have come on with some of those goals. I know definitely some of them I have ticked off already, and I'm so proud of myself because, as I said, some of them were fairly far-reaching goals, and I didn't think I would, not that I didn't think I would, but I didn't think I'd maybe get there as quickly as I have. So I'm really proud of myself. One thing that I actually did really want to do this year was pay more attention to my YouTube channel, and that I have done. I've managed to stick to a very regular uploading schedule, so I'm very proud of myself with that one. But yeah, so I'm not much of a New Year's resolution person, but definitely a goal setting person. I suppose that's like, it's the same thing as a New Year's resolution. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that you do every year. Do you like set goals? Do you do it every month? Do you look at your diary like every week to see how you're getting on with all that kind of stuff? Or do you just like go with the flow? Okay, so that's all done. I'm just gonna highlight now. I'm gonna blend this out a little bit. Oh, also I list all of the brushes and stuff that I'm using down in the description box so that you know what I'm using. I don't really use that many brushes when I'm doing my makeup actually. It always looks like I use loads of different brushes, but there's probably like 6 and that's it. Okay, maybe we'll use a different highlighter today. I always use the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow highlight, and generally I like the contour as well, but I've completely run out of the contour shade in this because I always run out of it quicker than I run out of the highlight. So maybe we'll use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is That Glow, and I think we'll do, I'm going to mix Dripping in Gold and Bubbly, so these two here at the top. They're kind of like pinky bronzy tones, so I'm just going to mix those two together. I am obsessed with highlight. It's like one of my favorite parts of my makeup. I just really think it makes such a difference to your skin. It makes you look so awake. I think between that and concealer when I'm getting ready in the mornings, they just make such a difference. So I'm just putting those on the high points of my face. You know the drill. Okay, next on to, I'm just gonna get all these brushes out. I have all of my brushes sitting directly behind the camera. This is basically all I use for my brows and my eyes on a day-to-day basis. I don't use anything more than this. So this is for my brows. It's just like an angled brush, and then I use these 3 brushes for my eyes. And for my brows, I'm going to first go in, I use 2 Benefit products. So first I use my 3D brow tones. This isn't what this product is for, but I don't know why I've gotten into the habit of this and I can't do my brows without it. So basically this is supposed to be like a highlight for your brows. So technically you should really be putting this in either after you've done your brows or kind of using it on its own for a really, really subtle brow look. I love Benefit brow products. I think it's such a cute brand. I can remember when I was younger using Dallas blush and it was my favorite thing in the whole entire world. Looking back now, it was like far too dark for my skin at the time, but I was obsessed with the stuff, hence why I love their like box of blush and all that kind of stuff now, like their Hoola bronzer. I just love them, and their packaging is freaking adorable. I just think it is the cutest thing in the whole entire world. Like, I mean, how cute. So cute. So I put that into my brows first. What I've been doing a lot recently, and what I generally do, is go in with a powder. So I've just been using this eyeshadow here. So this is Embark from MAC. It's just like a dark chocolatey brown, and I use that on my brows and my eyes. I just find it easier using a powder on my brows. I don't know why. Sometimes, like, I like the Benefit Ka-Brow. It's nice because I feel like it's one of those powder, or not powders, pomades that you can't go too heavy-handed with. I always kind of find myself gravitating back towards a powder. So just to finish my brows off, I'm just going to run some Gimme Brow through it. This is in the shade 5, so this is from Benefit as well. As I said, I really like Benefit brow products. So that's everything that I do to my brows. Then I go on to my eyes, and I use, this is like one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. It's from MAC and it's called Kid. I'm obsessed with this. This is an eyeshadow that I've been using since I trained, and I think they actually discontinued it for a while, but they brought it back. And I only bought this one and another one for my kit, like for work, and I think I'm gonna have to buy like 6 or 7 more just in case they like discontinue it again and I'm like, no. So I just basically run this through the crease and underneath my eyes using a fluffy brush like this here. It's nothing too big. It's kind of like a medium-sized fluffy brush. This one's from Blank Canvas Cosmetics. Yeah, just run that through the crease and then under the eye as well. I just find like everything blends really nicely into this, and it makes it for like a really nice like smoky eye. Oh, another thing that I'm thinking of doing actually is joining a gym. Now, I know I mentioned this before that I'm like not a gym person, but I feel like I'm a person that just gets sick of workouts if I do them for too long. And I was talking to mum the other day when we were out for lunch, and she was like, do you want to join a gym? And I was like, do you know what? Maybe I do. And I generally only really join gyms for about 3 months, because you can obviously get like different types of memberships. You can do like 3 months, 6 months, or you can get like the year after that. And I feel like 3 months is enough for me, because after that then I want to do a kind of different type of workout. But at the minute I'm kind of craving getting back into like the gym to be able to use the bikes and the like weight machines and things like that. So I'm thinking that I might join a gym with my mama bear and we go together. I feel like if I have somebody that will go with me, I will go more often. Oh, I'm also kind of undecided, but I'm thinking about getting semi-permanent lash extensions. I got them last year twice. So I got them done for the first time last year in January or February, I think, and I loved them. I was actually really afraid to get them done. So basically the reason why I got them done is because loads of people had been asking me about them, and I had never gotten them done before, so I couldn't really give any advice or any kind of opinion on them. So I went and I booked in to the place where I get my nails done actually, and got my semi-permanent lashes, my first set of semi-permanent lashes done, and I absolutely loved them. And I got one set refilled and then I stopped getting them done, and I didn't find any difference in my lashes. My lashes were still perfect, there was nothing wrong with them, but I think the main thing was that I didn't start picking at them. I didn't start like pulling them out myself, because that glue is strong. It's a semi-permanent glue, so obviously if you start pulling at the lashes, it's gonna pull your own lashes out, because the lashes are attached to yours. So if you start pulling at them, they're gonna like fall out themselves. So when I was kind of like near the end of the set of lashes, I didn't bother going and getting them removed. I just let them fall out themselves. But they were just really annoying towards the end then, because one eye, I think it was this one here, all of the lashes had fallen out and the lashes were done. But on this eye there was like 2 lashes that were just still clinging on, and I had to just do like a full set of individuals on myself every day, because there was such a difference in the random long pokey lashes that I had on this eye. So I think if I was to get them done again, when I want them off, I would just go and get them removed. I have a wedding, a family wedding coming up in about 3 weeks time, and I'm thinking I might get them done for that to treat myself. Let me know down in the comments if you've had them done before and what you thought of them. And also let me know how long they last you. Like, I feel like they're a thing that lasts differently on everybody. I feel like I've heard people tell me that they've lasted them like 2 months, and they definitely wouldn't last me 2 months. They definitely would be gone before that. Oh, also I moved on to my second eyeshadow. I literally use 2 eyeshadows every day, because I do not have the time to be blending like 4 or 5 different eyeshadows on my eyes. So I just go in with Kid, and then I'm using Embark, so that chocolatey brown color that I used on my brows, I just use on my eyes. And what I do to speed up the whole smoky eye process is use like a tiny little small brush, and I kind of just map out the shape of a kind of C in the outer corners in that dark brown. And then I take a small little petite detailing brush. So this is like a flat shader brush, but just a tiny version of it. And I run that really close to my lash line. So again, this does not need to look perfect right now. It's literally just like laying the colors down. And I always, what makes this kind of easier to keep it really close to your lash line is don't lay the brush flat into the eyeshadow, kind of put it down like this here, because obviously the top of the brush isn't as wide, I suppose, as the kind of side of the brush is. So if you put it on the side of the brush, it's going to take the eyeshadow like way down onto your cheekbones. But if you put it on the top of the brush, it's going to keep it up nice and tight to your lash line. So once all of that is just like roughly laid out, I take this brush that I was using at the very start, like with Kid, and I dip it into a little bit more of Kid. I always, when I'm doing my makeup, tend to put my brush into the eyeshadows like this here, because it's just easier to control the product rather than have it going down the whole side of the brush. When it's down all of the side of the brush, it's gonna go everywhere. So if you keep it like that there, you can control the product that you're using a little bit better. So do that, tap off the excess, and then I basically blend that eyeshadow. So I'm gonna blend this here out so that there's not any harsh lines. And then I take some more of the eyeshadow and then blend straight underneath. Oh, also another eyeshadow palette that I absolutely adore, and I like have run out of a load of my favorite colors in it, is this Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is another one that smells so good. It's like the Too Faced, the bronzer this here. It just smells like chocolate. So good. I'm trying to think if I got any other news to kind of update you on. This is handy that I can kind of do that while I'm doing my makeup. Let me think. Oh, yes. I have a very exciting trip that I am in the midst of planning for the end of November / start of December. I'm so excited about it. I'm going to be the annoying person that's not going to actually tell you what it is yet though, because it's not completely booked, but it's halfway there. I'm so excited. I literally cannot wait. If you don't know this about me already, I am, okay, me in a nutshell. I love tea, I love ZARA, I love shopping, I love traveling, and I love Christmas, and I love Disney. I'm not going to Disney, but I absolutely love Christmas time. So get ready for all of the Christmas content when it gets to like November, December time. I actually just love October, November, December. It is my favorite time of the year. October is like Halloween and you've got all the leaves changing, and then November, it's actually my birthday in November, so that's always a fun time. And then obviously it's the run up to Christmas then, for the most part, at the back of November and right into December. I am the person that has their Christmas tree up in November. Like, I enjoy that. I get a kick out of it. So yes, be ready for all the Christmas content this year. But I'm planning a trip for the back end of November and into December, and I could not be more excited for it. It's a place that I've been before, but I haven't been in a couple of years. So I'm very excited. When I have it booked, I will let you know, but yeah, I just can't wait. It's one of those trips that I'm like, every time I think about it, I just get so freaking excited. Just to finish off my eyes, I mentioned this in my last kind of very brief makeup speed through. I use two eyeliners, or I'm using two eyeliners at the minute. So I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper Black, and the Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner in the shade Intense Black. I like the applicator on the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I've been using this for probably 2.5 years and I really like it. And I used to think that it was really long lasting, but for some reason it just hasn't been lasting that long on me, and I don't know if I just think that it lasted longer or I found a liner that actually lasts longer than this one. So the Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner lasts literally all day. This is like the best, longest lasting eyeliner I have personally tried out. However, I'm not the biggest fan of the applicator. So what I do is I do my liner with the Kat Von D liquid liner, which I'm going to do now, so give me 2 seconds, and then I basically just go over it with the Stay All Day liner. So I almost use this like a setting powder. And also when it comes to eyeliner and things like that, you really just need to practice it to kind of perfect it and not be afraid of it. Eyeliner, I swear, can like smell your fear. It's like a dog. Is that even a thing? Can dogs actually smell that you're afraid of them? Next, I'm going to do mascara. At the minute, I'm using the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara because I am all out of my holy grail, Better Than Sex from Too Faced. I absolutely adore that, but this one here I've been really enjoying. Onto my lips, that's the last thing I have to do. So I am a huge fan of Charlotte Tilbury. If you've been watching my channel for a while, it's no surprise to you. I use her stuff every freaking day. Iconic Nude is like my favorite lip liner. I absolutely adore it, but I just love the formula of her liners, and I don't overline my lips or anything. And then I'm going to do Penelope Pink today. So this is one of my favorite lipsticks, and I think I might do a gloss. I love lip products. I could buy lip products forever. This is what we'll do. This is one of my favorite nude lip glosses. It's from Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and what's this called? Butterscotch. It's so pretty and it smells amazing. Pretty. I love a glossy lip. I'm definitely more of a glossy lip person than a liquid lip person. The only time I really like using a liquid lipstick is if I'm doing like a red lip or a strong lip. But that is basically my makeup. That's what I do every single day. I love that highlighter. It's so pretty. I haven't used that in so long actually. Oh, I'm glad I used that today. So that is basically what I do every single day. I hope it has been semi-helpful if you've been wondering kind of a little bit more in depth what I use and why I use it and the way I use it in, I suppose. And I hope you enjoyed getting to do my makeup with me and have the chit chats. This video is probably going to be like really long today. I might just like vlog a little bit more throughout the day and just turn this into like an overall vlog or whatever. But let me know if you want me to do some more of these kind of chit chat get ready with me's. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the chit chats. This is honestly the weirdest outfit ever. I really quickly wanted to show you two things that I have picked up that are kind of autumnal related. I get very excited when it comes into like autumn winter clothing. I'm sorry for anybody that like loves the summertime. I love the summer, but I just love autumn and winter clothing. When I was shopping the other day, as I think I mentioned this in my last vlog, that I went into ZARA and I forgot to show you one piece that I got in ZARA and another piece that I got in H&M. So I was in H&M and I love H&M for knits when it comes to the summertime, the winter time. And I seen this one and I died. It really reminded me of a Tommy Hilfiger print or like a real like 90s or 80s print. It's a really nice knit. Now this one here is a small and it still feels like it's gonna be quite oversized on, but I feel like it's gonna be really nice like tucked into a little mini skirt or to wear with jeans or something like that. But I really love that. And this one, some people will love this, some people will think, Grace, what in the name of God did you just buy? But I seen this in ZARA and I loved the way that they had it styled. Plus they had it styled with something that I already had. So I was like, well, so this is the thing that I already have. I showed this in one of my try on hauls there recently. So it's this little, still has a tag on it because I haven't worn it yet. This little brown mini skirt and I love it. So this is the top that they had paired with it. And it's this really big blouson style shirt with massive kind of balloon sleeves. I just love the color and the print. I think it's really cool. And they had it tucked into this little skirt. Like you can kind of see the way the print and the colors work together. And I think it's gonna look really cute. It's quite 70s, I think. And I love a 70s vibe too. I'm really going all throwbacks with all of my like pieces that I bought recently. But I think that that's gonna look so pretty for autumn time. Oh, I can't wait for it to get into autumn weather. So yeah, that's gonna look really cute with like a pair of tights and like over the knee boots or little ankle booties. Oh, so cute. So those are all of the bits and pieces that I have picked up as of recent. I am getting really tired now and my face is so oily. It is ridiculous. I've been literally running around so much today that I think I have just like worn my makeup off. It's been a bit of a crazy one. So I'm gonna head on upstairs now, take my makeup off and jump in the shower and then hop into my pajamas and hop into bed because I calculated it and I have a 5:15 a.m. start in the morning. So it's gonna be an early one, but it'll be fine. I get a lot of my work out of the way in the morning time tomorrow, so that one's okay. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching as always. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the little chit chat get ready with me. If you want to see some more of those, let me know. And if you are new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button for some more videos. So I will catch you all again in my next one. Bye.